Alright folks, welcome back to another epic adventure. This time we're in Tanzania, Africa. And right behind me you can see Africa's tallest mountain, His Highness King Kilimanjaro. Are you ready to check out Tanzania with me? Let's go and explore.
Doo-doom, chiki doom, doo-doom, chiki doom, doo-doom, chiki doom, chiki doom, chiki doom, chiki doom, chiki
Alright guys, it is Monday and Monday is market day here in Marangu. So I'm gonna take you for a walk around the Marangu weekly market just to absorb some of the atmosphere. I mean, the colors, the sounds, the smells are absolutely amazing. And well, so are the sounds, you know, people are hassling and haggling for their stuff. And what I find super interesting, and that's actually a fun fact, a lot of the stuff here is not sold by weight. So you're not gonna find, you know, people that will weighing something on a scale, but they're sort of sold in units. So you buy a cup full of something or a bucket full of something. And like the bananas right here, they're just kind of sold by the looks. Like, you know, people are going to look at it and say, oh yeah, those bananas are fat and they're pretty awesome, so I give you a certain price for it, but then they'll just be haggling. So it's not like, you know, you have a certain fixed price for a certain fixed weight of stuff, but everything is pretty much flexible out here. So let's walk around Marangu Weekly Market and just soak up some of the atmosphere. Passion fruit, nice. Yeah. Let me see your passion fruit. Beautiful passion.
Yeah, passion. Passion fruits.
Very nice, nice and ripe.
Sardines.
Oh, those are sardines. All right. Folks, we're gonna do an invasion here. We're gonna invade Mama Justin's stall. Look, this is Mama Justin, famous seller here in Marangu Market. And I'm gonna help her selling now. Okay. Okay. What are we selling? Tomatoes?
Carrots. Welcome to carrots.
Carrots, okay.
Paprika.
Paprika. How much? How much?
Cucumber. Yeah. 1,000.
This 1,000.
Yes.
Okay, no bargain.
Yeah.
Fixed price.
Yes. Cucumber.
Cucumber. Oh, very big.
Yeah.
Big.
Tomato.
Tomato. Hang on.
Coconuts.
Oh, beautiful.
1,000. 5 shillings.
5 shillings.
Yes.
Very cheap. Behind me is the mighty African Baobab tree. So, the Baobab tree is Africa's giant tree. I saw it in Sri Lanka, where it's obviously not native, but the locals there had given a name which I thought was very accurate. They called it the Agave in singular, which basically translates into elephant tree. And I guess, you know, when you look at the tree, you can sort of see the similarities. Not only is this tree ginormous, but when you look at the skin and the texture of the bark, it actually resembles the skin of an elephant. So you Sinhalese folks out there calling this the Agave, it is a pretty accurate description. But obviously, Sri Lanka is not the homeland of the baobab trees. We are here in Mama Africa, the homeland of the baobab trees, and obviously I learned a whole lot more about this tree. With me here is Gerard. He's a local boy from the tribe here, and what he's holding in his hand is something that I had actually never seen before. It is the fruit of the baobab tree. What is inside? Well, I'll show you. Actually, when you crack it open, there's these white seeds in there. And what the locals do with these white seeds, well, they eat them. So you can put them in your mouth and eat them. And frankly, they really have a nice texture to it. It's not too dry. It's sort of soft, and I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a very pleasant texture. And then, because it doesn't really have a strong or distinctive taste, what they do out here, they coat it with a bit of berry flavor and some sugar, and they make an absolutely amazing treat from it. But, as I said, this right here is the story of the baobab tree. So I'm gonna ask Jared here what they call it locally, because I'm pretty sure that in Swahili, they don't call it baobab. What do you guys call this tree?
Mbuyu.
Mbuyu. There you go. So, in Swahili, this is mbuyu, and to the rest of the world, this is the mighty baobab tree. Alright guys, out here hiking through the jungles on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro on the way to find a hidden little village waterfall right here. So let's go and check it out. Already hear the water, so let's check out what this little village waterfall looks like. And keep in mind, it's summer out here in Tanzania right now, so this would be the lowest level of water that this waterfall is gonna have, but from the sound of it, it still sounds like it's pretty impressive. So I gotta watch my step here, because as a vlogger, actually the most dangerous thing is not to watch where you're walking, because you actually have to look at the camera. So let's check out the waterfall. All right folks, I've made it. This right here is the village waterfall here in Kilema village. It's known as Paradise Waterfall, and man, what a sight to behold. And guess what? Not only is the waterfall epic, but I'm sitting on a 1,000-year-old piece of lava rock that was expulsated from the lava flows of Mount Kilimanjaro, which lies just across this ridge over there. And I tell you, that's a pretty awesome feeling. Just being here and hearing the sound of the waterfall, feeling the fresh breeze and being submerged in this green nature of the jungle is absolutely amazing. Tanzania, I'm absolutely loving you. Out here while hiking, I found this little bunch of kids by the water pool, and Dude, I mean, this childhood is amazing. I mean, they don't have all this shit like PlayStations and computers and all. Their free time literally consists of coming out here in nature and playing. And I think that's pretty awesome. This dude even speaks English, so I asked him, like, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing?
Swimming.
Swimming?
Yes.
And doing a barbecue, cooking some food?
Yes.
Awesome. What are you cooking?
Soy.
What soy?
Calling soy in Chagga.
Is that a local Tanzanian food?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good.
You want me to try this? Yeah. I break a piece off?
Yes.
What is it? Yam? Is it like yam? Like potato? Yes. All right, guys, this is like bush food in the middle of the jungle, so wish me luck. It's actually very good. Yeah. Guys, this is amazing. I think it's yam or manioca or something, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Freshly roasted on the barbecue fire, guys. It doesn't get better. High five. High five. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Tanzania is home to Africa's tallest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. Kili, as the locals call it, is actually a giant dormant supervolcano. It is a freestanding mountain, meaning that it is not part of any mountain range, like for example Mount Everest in Asia. Kili, the giant volcano, consists of three main peaks, namely Shira, Mawenzi, and Kibu, the highest with its snow-capped glacier at a height of 5,895 meters or 19,341 feet. Kilimanjaro's site is breathtaking and absolutely majestic. So yes, obviously, Tanzania is famed for its amazing safaris, its abundance in wildlife, and of course, Africa's tallest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. But what I want to do in this segment right here is take you on the roads less traveled and actually check out a small organic farm here on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro and check out the amazing variety of fruits and vegetables grown right here. promised, we are now here on an organic farm on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. And right now, I'm with Barnabas here, who is the owner of Kilema Estate Farms and who is going to take us around and show us his estate.
Let's go.
Sure.
I'll show you around.
Wonderful. I'll follow you.
Follow me. This is Kilema Paradise Family Farm. In this farm, we grow bananas like other Chagga people around Mount Kilimanjaro. We use the bananas for eating and also for making beer. I wanted to show you the passion plants in the tree, giving flowers and fruits. Beautiful passion fruits, they just fell from the tree behind. This soil is from our farm. It is rich in volcanic ash that makes the soil in this area very fertile. And because we practice organic farming together with the manure from the animals, we get a good product. This is a local avocado from our farm. It is very delicious. It has a thin skin. It is not suitable for transportation, but the taste is fantastic. I'll open it. Look.
Wow. Barnabas, what is that thing?
This is wild strawberry. Want to taste it?
Yeah, why not?
Very popular fruit for the children, and it's very delicious. You can taste it.
Wild strawberry, yeah?
Yes. Delicious.
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 This is Arabica coffee. On the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro, we grow Arabica coffee organic. This is purely organic.
It's time for making coffee now. So now what we're going to do is to remove the second skin of the coffee. And we may use hands to remove them, but it will take a long time, so we have the mortar and pestle local machine that we use to put the coffee inside and pound it until all the skin removed. And normally when we do this process, we have a different songs for him that we use to singing in order to motivate the process, make it easy and strong coffee. Haya, tunaenda. Twanga moja, twanga. Twanga mbili, twanga. Twanga tena, twanga. Twanga pole pole yo. Yanka kibunda mbele yo. Twanga gogo, twanga. Twanga usiogope yo. Wewe ya mshapope yo. Twanga tunakiwasha yo. habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni yo, hey hey, wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro. Hakuna matata, tembea pole pole. Hakuna matata, ongea swala moshi. Hakuna matata, oya wambia tunakiwasha. Oya matata, oya nasema mleta mzungu. Chaku, tundu sasa we jambo. Oya jambo bwana, hey habari gani? Nzuri sana. Hey woza geni, hey wakaribishwa kwetu Kilimanjaro. Hey hey natunyeka hapa na usage pole pole. Hakuna matata, hey jiwambie ni burudani yoya. Hey na kofi tunaipenda. Hakuna matata, oya parachichi yo parachichi baba wote baba oje tiki tiki maji tiki tiki maji.
Guys, isn't this amazing? Right now we're on the beautiful slopes of Mount Meru here in rural Tanzania, in a school, in actually very rural school. I tell you, the ride up here was quite hard. The car nearly slipped off the road, so this is seriously remote. With me here is Rachel. She runs a charity called Bouncing Books, and these guys do amazing work out here. Rachel's going to tell us all about it.
Hi guys, yes, I'm Rachel, the co-founder of the Bouncing Book Foundation. We're a charity that's approved by the UK Charity Association and here by the Tanzanian government. And we support several pillars to help Tanzanian children with their learning journey from primary into secondary education. So we have several pillars. The first pillar is building out libraries and library bus services to bring much needed books to the schools that we support. Secondly, we produce educational material, support the teachers and the pupils in the classrooms, and where possible, we basically provide exercise books where we can and pens and pencils.
Show you around the school. I'm actually going to show you the state of which this school is in, and you will see that these people absolutely need support. I mean, these are amazing children. This is the future of Tanzania we're talking about, and they need your support. I'm going to put all the description and contact details of Bouncing Books in this video, their email address, their contact details, whatever. So if you can help them, no matter what, if you have, school books to donate or, even money, whatever you can do to help Bouncing Books help these kids, please do it. So we'll walk around, we'll see what the school is like, we'll observe these kids in their canteen, getting their school lunches and everything. So I invite you to spend some time right here in the rural, beautiful school of Tanzania on the slopes of Mount Meru. Let's check it out.
you some more.
2 more. Rise. Go. Sing. Number.
All right, folks, as we slowly wrap up here on the slopes of Mount Meru in this school with these beautiful children, I can only say it's been an absolutely heartwarming experience. I mean, though there is a lot of lack of facilities, and yes, a lot of these kids don't have, you know, the books and everything, but thanks to Bouncing Books, this is changing. And for me, it's been an absolutely amazing and emotional experience just being here amongst these kids. I mean, look at their innocence, look at their beauty, and just look at their sheer life passion. For me, Tanzania has been an absolutely amazing experience, but guys, we're far from finished, as there are plenty more amazing places here in Tanzania that I want to show you. So stay tuned. All right, guys, quick little fun fact. I'm sitting on a pile of stones here, which are actually local construction material. But why I want to show you them is because they're actually really interesting and insightful. So remember, we're on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro, which is not only the tallest mountain in Africa, but it's also a volcano. Well, actually, several volcanoes. So all the rocks, I mean, when we went to the farm, you saw that the soil is so fertile because of the volcanic ash in the ground. But even the building materials here obviously are from volcanic stones. So I'll show you these stones. Actually, from the outside, they look like totally regular stones. But when you crack them open, you can really see the volcanic compressed ash that's actually in them and that these stones comprise of. Okay, so from the outside, this looks like pretty much regular rock, right? But when you crack them open, this is what's actually inside. Do you see this? You see this color, the gray color? It's actually really, really hard, but you can see that it's actually volcanic material rather than this stuff here, which just looks like it's coming out of the ground. So this is pretty cool. And this right here is their building material. And this too is absolutely volcanic, crumbles, and apparently it's great to build houses. Yes, for this next segment, I'm going to take you underground because I'm going to show you some ancient Chagga tribe tunnels, which they dug when, I don't know, like a couple of hundred years ago when there was some conflicts with the Maasai people. The Maasai live in the plains of Tanzania and the Chagga people live in the highlands, like, you know, it's much more lush here. So the Maasai are sort of nomadic herdsmen, they look after livestock and stuff, whereas the Chagga people are farmers. And at a certain stage when there was big droughts in the plains, the Maasai actually came up here and invaded the Chagga land and there was some disputes. So the Chagga people dug some caves underground to go into hiding.
Oh yeah, given this area, the history of this area.
Also, they were sleeping here down by using the skin of cows. Here is another tunnel 4 kilometers. Yeah, also here block this so we don't walk 4 kilometers.
Okay.
It was another families, like 60 families, 4 village down. Wow. Yeah. So the first families starting from there. Here second, and the 60 plus 2, 62 families, they were hiding here.
All right, guys, yours truly again. Yes, we're hiking again, burning some calories and breaking some sweats. If you're gonna wonder why I'm sweating, well, first of all, the hike is pretty steep. Second of all, the sun is right on top of me. I even forgot my suntan lotion today, so pray for me that I don't get burned to a crisp. But yeah, we're kind of climbing this place called Spiritual Hill here in Marangu, and the views from the top are said to be absolutely amazing, so we'll see. But already the views here on the side are absolutely epic. Mount Kilimanjaro is behind the clouds there. At this time of the day, usually the peak is not that visible. You can really see it nicely in the mornings. But yeah, I'll talk to you when I reach the top of Spiritual Hill. So talk to you in a bit. Guys, we've made it. I'm breaking quite a sweat, but it was definitely worth it. Right now I have reached the peak of Spiritual Hill and the views from up here are absolutely amazing. And on top of the hill there is, Tanzania being a predominantly Catholic country, also a little chapel, and you can see a whole bunch of people there praying and you know, asking for blessings. And I must truly say, Spiritual Hill definitely has a touch of spirituality that even I can't deny. So let me give you a view of the amazing surroundings right here on Spiritual Hill. Just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not in Mexico, and yes, I'm still here in Tanzania on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. But for all my Mexican friends out there, good news, there is plenty of agave growing here on the slopes of Kilimanjaro. But guess what? I asked the locals, and the locals use this to make ropes and stuff like that. They have no idea that this stuff can actually make tequila. So I think we got to send you Mexican guys out here to Tanzania to teach the locals about the goodness that is in this plant and maybe invent a new brand of Tanzanian tequila. Who knows? Anyway, fun fact, plenty of agave growing here in Tanzania. right here, unfortunately, brings us to the end of this Tanzania adventure. But I sure hope that you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed filming this. It was my first time in East Africa, and I must honestly say Tanzania has by far exceeded my wildest expectations. In this term, I can honestly say that Tanzania, you seriously stole my heart, and I will be back. If you guys are interested in this tour, are interested in visiting Tanzania, I will put all of the details in the video descriptions of the places I've stayed in, and make sure to check out Uncle Barnabas's organic farm and stay at his Airbnb, which is absolutely amazing because not only is it super comfortable and nestled on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro, but their food is absolutely stunning. Thanks, Mary, and the views of Mount Kilimanjaro are priceless. I also need to say a huge thank you, asante sana, to my amazing driver, Suleiman. If you need a driver, if you need accommodation, or you simply need some travel tips for Tanzania, reach out to me in the comments or contact these guys directly. Also, please don't forget to support the Bouncing Books Foundation and Rachel, because she too does an amazing work out here. For the rest, if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, leave me some feedback in the comments, because feedback really matters. Also, if you like this content, activate the notification bell so that you know when I drop a new video. And for the rest, I will hit back on the road to new amazing adventures, and I will see you somewhere on this beautiful planet very soon. Until then, stay healthy, take care, and be happy. God bless.